On Monday night, Aundre Drummond was sat indefinitely so the Cleveland Cavaliers could wait for him to get traded. So it doesn't turn out as a Harrison Barnes type of situation as he got traded in the middle of the game. Now, Aundre Drummond has been sitting out, and there's been a lot of speculation that he's going to be traded. I think he will get traded by the trade deadline. It's a really, really good chance that Aundre Drummond will get traded. What are some good fits for Aundre Drummond, and where should we go? First of all, let's look at his production. He's averaging 17 points per game, 13 rebounds, and is having 1.6 steals per game and 1.2 blocks per game. Defensively, he's a great player. Offensively, he's a lob target and could be a really good passer. And overall, he's a great player. Plus, I haven't even mentioned the fact that he's an amazing rebounder, which many contenders may need. Aundre Drummond could be used by the Brooklyn Nets, the Boston Celtics, the Toronto Raptors, the Dallas Mavericks, and more. Now, Aundre Drummond fits with the Brooklyn Nets the best, I think. I think he would be served there the best. And I think out of any team, I would pick the Brooklyn Nets if I'm Aundre Drummond. If I'm Aundre Drummond, I would like to go to the buyout market. And when it's the buyout market, the Brooklyn Nets are competing against the Dallas Mavericks. Now, I don't think Aundre Drummond will want to go to the Dallas Mavericks. After all, the Dallas Mavericks don't attract that much players to the team, whether it's free agency or the buyout market. A Cavs insider said that he thinks that Aundre Drummond seems to be headed for a buyout market. Now, if that does happen, that would be very surprising. I would be super shocked. But now let's get into some trades. So the Boston Celtics would be an amazing destination for Aundre Drummond. They will definitely need a player like that. Even though they have Tristan Thompson to rebound the ball, Aundre Drummond definitely helps. They don't have the best centers. Like Daniel Theis and Tristan Thompson aren't the centers that you will need for an NBA championship. Instead, you're getting a player like Aundre Drummond, and you have the assets to trade for him. Aundre Drummond, in my opinion, would be a perfect fit for the Boston Celtics. One problem or issue I have with him is that he can't really space the floor, and Marcus Smart is already injured. One thing the Boston Celtics may need is three-point shooting. I'm a little concerned for their defense, so Aundre Drummond can definitely help them with that. Now, the Brooklyn Nets were interested in Aundre Drummond. They signed many great defensive players like Andre Roberson, Iman Shumpert, Noah Vonleh, and Norvel Pelle. But that does not really make a difference. Right now, if the Nets are going to win the championship, a win-now move would definitely be trading for Aundre Drummond or getting him in the buyout market. Either way, Aundre Drummond will get traded or get signed from the buyout market. Now, the Toronto Raptors really, really need Aundre Drummond because Aaron Baines won't cut it. And they really need a center. Now, I don't know if they're going to be rebuilding or tanking or anything, but Aundre Drummond would be a perfect player for them. I think that would make them go to the playoffs, and I still think they could make the playoffs, but that would make them a little more deadly if they get Aundre Drummond. Maybe they could be a 7 seed or something, but Andre Drummond would definitely help the Toronto Raptors. Now, the Dallas Mavericks may need Andre Drummond too. Now, Andre Drummond is a great player. For the Dallas Mavericks, you have Kristaps Porzingis, but you're not really sure if he is great at the center position. So you could get Andre Drummond and he could play center for you. He could get you rebounds, he could improve your defense, and the best thing about him for the Dallas Mavericks is that he will be a lob target for Luka Doncic. Although Luka Doncic already has a lob target in Kristaps Porzingis, Andre Drummond would really help him. And I think that would be a great move by the Dallas Mavericks. If I had to pick any team that Andre Drummond should go to, I think he should go to the Brooklyn Nets. But if we're talking the most realistic option, he's going to go to the Toronto Raptors, in my opinion, because apparently the Toronto Raptors have already had talks with the Cleveland Cavaliers. But if the sources are correct, if the Cavs insider is correct that Andre Drummond is going to the buyout, I think that's going to be big for the Brooklyn Nets. I definitely think they will go ahead and get Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond would be a great player for the Brooklyn Nets and could put them at the championship level. He would make their defense way better and will be very, very impactful for the team. I think he would be willing to take a winning role. And at the end of the day, I would love Andre Drummond to go to the Brooklyn Nets. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time. Peace out.